You guys come on in, say hello. Let me know that you're here. I want to hear this today. Do you think it is possible for you as a solopreneur, as a single person working in your business or a single person working on your business, maybe with other people involved, is it possible to build a six-figure business? That's what I want to talk about today. So let me get this camera angle exactly right. All right. So when I first started working with fitness professionals back in the beginning of 2020, I completely got out of the website business and completely started working solely with fitness professionals because you guys needed a way to make income, a way to start working with your clients again. So that's what I did. And I used to come on all the time and I would talk about making six figures. And I quickly realized, well, maybe not so quickly, but I realized that fitness professionals did not really get into the industry to try to make six figures or to try to make a ton of money. Now, we do like to kind of sit back and believe that it's possible or that we can or that we will with time. But it's not the primary motivator. And I saw that because I would poll, I would do benchmarking surveys, I would do all these things. And I would find out that you guys are talking about making an impact. You guys are talking about changing lives. You're not all that into making six figures. But it is something that's on the radar. It is something we all want to make money. We all want to make what we're worth. You guys are the most educated, passionate, qualified, certified group of people I have ever worked with. And we don't make the money that we deserve. So let's talk today about whether or not it's possible to make six figures as a solopreneur in the fitness industry and what are the methods to doing that. That's what we're going to talk about today. So I want you to stay till the end because at the end of the show, I'm going to be giving away 3 free registrations to the 3-day marketing intensive I'm doing next week. And we will talk more about that at the end of the show. But right now, what I want you to do is I want you to come in and let me know, is it possible to make six figures as a solopreneur in the fitness industry? That is what I want you to tell me. And as you do, you guys, I'm going to do one thing. So I'll let you in on a little behind the scenes here. We are having trouble getting StreamYard to talk to the Grow Your Fitness Business group. So I have to go into the page right now while we're live, and I have to share the broadcast into the group. So as you guys are telling me the answer to that question, is it possible to make six figures in the fitness industry as a solopreneur? As you do that, I am going to go in here and I'm going to share this post so that I can make sure that everyone in the Grow Your Fitness Business group is seeing this, as well as in the Grow Your Fitness Business page. All right, so I'm sharing it now. All right, and we should be able to get everybody into that broadcast. So you guys, let me know you're here. Say hello. Give me the answer to that question. Is it possible to make six figures in the fitness industry as a solopreneur? Give me a yes. Give me a no. Give me an I hope so. Give me a tell me how to do it. All right. So as you know, this is the Fit Pro Show. This is the show that I put together to connect you, the fitness industry professional, with fitness industry information, business building resources, and with each other. I'm Kelly Coulter. I empower fitness professionals to create a business so that they can step away from the gym, so that they can work with the clients that they love, and so that they can make the money finally that they deserve. Important stuff, right? All right, so let's talk about it. Today, I want to talk about two things. I want to talk about business models, and I want to talk about paths to six figures, paths to creating more income in a solopreneur fitness business. So let's talk first about the models that I see. We're going to talk about solopreneurs being group fitness instructors. We're going to talk about solopreneurs being personal trainers. And then we're going to talk about solopreneurs as coaches, which is a little bit different than each of those. So group fitness instructors, let's talk about that first. So what I see the most of is group fitness instructors creating an audience, right? And then selling classes to that audience. And a lot of us were going free in the beginning, right? And then we were taking donations maybe. And then I came in and said, no, you need to do monthly subscription, because monthly subscription is what allows people to look at you as their coach. You become an essential piece of their household finances. You do not have to ask for the money every single time they take a class with you. So monthly subscription is the way to go. If you're a group fitness instructor, we're going to add on to that a whole bunch as we go today. But for now, just know that when I'm talking about a group fitness instructor, I'm talking about somebody who is doing a monthly subscription and who is offering classes. Maybe that's 2 classes a week, 3 classes a week. Maybe you're doing them live. Maybe you're doing them on demand. Maybe you're doing a combination of the two. Maybe you're doing a whole hybrid situation. It could mean that you are doing classes in the park. It doesn't have to be online. So whatever you're doing, the group fitness instructors are doing monthly subscription, and that is how the money is coming into the business. And then there are all kinds of things we can talk about as far as the customer journey. All right, so group fitness instructors, monthly subscription. Now there is another way to go, and we'll actually have someone on the show to talk about this in a month or two. But some group fitness instructors went with what's called the creator model. So that is where you are on YouTube or you're on Facebook Live, and you're using the tools within those platforms to create income, either because you've developed a large following and you now have sponsorships, or you're using the super chats and super stickers and doing all of those different things. So there are ways to create income as a creator. For me, that feels like a long-term play. So when I first got into coaching fitness instructors, I did it because there was this immediate acute need to start serving our people and start making money. So the long-term play didn't make sense for me to teach, and it didn't make sense for you guys to be looking at. And you'll still see it every once in a while. You'll see somebody talking about how they're creating all of these free YouTube workouts, and that their idea is that they're building their brand, right? Or that they are going to build brand awareness. Y'all, those are really, really long-term plays, and there are way better ways to make money. So I'm not saying that the creator model of making money does not work. It does, but it's a long-term play. But if you are saying that you're out there and you're just completely doing these workouts for free, full-length workouts because you want to build brand awareness, that's where it gets a little hairy, because there are a lot of reasons that that's not going to happen, and that's not going to do what you think it's going to do for you. So I'm not going to go into that too far today, but I just want to create that distinction between the creator model, which means that you are using the tools within the social media platforms to create income from the content that you're putting out there. It's a long-term play, and it requires you to have a lot of followers, but it is possible. But there's a big difference between the creator model and between putting free workouts out there because you are building brand awareness. What that usually means is that you're scared to ask for the money. So big difference. All right. Any questions on that? Let me know. So that's the first type of solopreneur that I see coming into the game, is group fitness instructors. Of course, you know, I work with group fitness instructors all the time. I've been a group fitness instructor since 1994. All right. So the second type is then personal trainers. personal trainers and group fitness instructors sometimes cross over. We're going to talk about that a little bit more when I bring up my graphic. What I see with group fitness or with personal trainers is that they are charging either per session or they are charging a monthly subscription. Mostly I see per session. So they are either going directly to the consumer. Maybe they are paying a fee at the gym, or maybe they are doing it in the park. Maybe they're doing it online and they are charging per session, and then they are just, eating what they kill. They're keeping the money that they make per session. This can work. Now, what I want to say about personal training is that there's a limit to your income, and you really have to look at your numbers and make sure that it works. So if a personal trainer wants to make 6 figures, let's do the math. Let me find my calculator. We're going to do a little math here. All right. So let's say that you were able to train 35 clients a week. Let's just say, I think you would be working a lot, and you guys can tell me if I'm wrong on this, but I think 35 clients for a personal trainer per week steady would be a lot. So let's say you've got 35, and then you can train. So most people work about 2,000 hours a year, right? So 35 times 2,000 is 70,000. Hold on, we're not doing this right. So that's how many hours, how many client sessions you're going to have. No, I'm not doing this right. 35 times 50. Okay, so you can have 1,750 sessions per year. 1,750 sessions per year. If you want to make 100,000, now you have to say 100,000 divided by 1,750 means you have to be charging $175 a session. Most of us do not have the balls to charge $175 per session. Most of us don't have the market to charge $175 per session. So that's what you want to keep in mind. Now, what that means is most of us are charging, I'm seeing anywhere from $50 to $150 per session. And then when we want to make more money, we have to add more clients to our roster. And so when we add more clients to our roster, now we're working more in the business, and we no longer have the bandwidth or the energy to work strategically on our business. And so that becomes a real problem for personal trainers. And that's why you see personal trainers a lot of times having a hard time making it to 6 figures, because in order to make more money, you have to add more hours to your schedule. All right. So and I hope my math was right, but I know my logic on that is right. So even if the math did not work out to exactly the right numbers, the logic is still the same. In order to make more money, you have to add more hours to your day, and you have to add more clients to your roster. And that becomes the big problem with personal trainers. So we're going to talk about how to work around that in just a few minutes, but that's what I want to be clear on. All right. So then the third type of fitness professional creating a business as a solopreneur would be a coach. Now, my distinction between personal trainer and coach is this. When I say coach, I'm talking about someone who is delivering a specialized transformational program. So a specialized transformational program is going to have a very specific objective or result that you are selling. It's going to have a very specific promise, and it's going to have a beginning and an end. So when we talk about specialized transformations, we're talking about going to an audience of people who have a specific problem. They all have their point A is that they have specific pain points. Let's say we've all had the aunt that says, I won't go to the gym until I lose 10 pounds, right? So let's say that we're going to do a specialized transformational program for those people who want to start working out at the gym but want to lose the first 10 pounds first. So their point A is that they need to lose this 10 pounds. I mean, really, realistically, we know these people are probably the people that have 50 pounds to lose, but they want to lose that first 10 pounds. And then we could list out all the different pain points and all the different symptoms and problems that are popping up because of the 10 pounds. And how are they feeling? What does that look like for them in their lives? And then point B is you have taken them through these steps that will help them to lose their 10 pounds. And then they have lost their 10 pounds. And now they can go to the gym. This was A, this was B. So B, now they feel good about going to the gym, right? So that is their point B. So a specialized transformational program is one where you are promising a specific result within a specific amount of time. So there's an objective, there's a specific period of time. The thing about specialized transformational programs is that they are usually higher ticket. So these specialized transformational programs can be very lucrative and they can be the fastest path to six figures, but it does take planning and strategy and guts in order to sell them because they are higher ticket. And a lot of us are very intimidated by putting that higher ticket product out there. I won't even go into that. Okay. So let's talk about this before we move on to my graphic. No matter if you are a group fitness instructor selling monthly subscriptions, or if you are a trainer selling sessions or subscriptions, or if you are a transformational coach selling programs, there are three things that are needed in order to bring clients in. The first is visibility. So if you've been through my boot camp, you have heard me say it 100 million times, you have to assemble your audience, bring them together, and nurture them and warm them up. That is your visibility piece. Then you have to have events that will turn your watchers into customers. So you've got these people, they're in your audience, you're warming them up, you're nurturing them. I like to tell you guys the story about how I come from a big family and how my mom has an identical twin and they both really like to assemble the family together. And then once we're all together, they like to get everybody into the same room. And we always call it the together hug, we gotta all be together. So that's what I think of when I think of you guys assembling your audience and then nurturing them. You're bringing them together closer and closer. And then some of them are going to fall out the bottom as sales. This is what a lot of people will refer to as a sales funnel. So then when you've got your audience assembled, in order to start to let those people fall out the bottom as sales, you're going to have events that will convert those watchers into customers. So let's say you've got an audience of 500 people, and let's say you get them all to attend a specific event. A certain percentage of them, probably 2 to 5%, the averages say that 2 to 5% of your audience is ready to make a purchase from you at any given time. So let's just say 2% of them fall out the bottom as clients. Now, after your event, you've got those action takers that have become clients, and you've got 10 new clients. So that's the way that works. You assemble your audience, you get your visibility with this specific audience, and then you nurture them. And then some of them come out as sales when you do an event. There are also specific strategies that you can use to continue to be in conversation with your audience all the time so that you can identify action takers between events. We're not going to talk about that today. I just want you to be clear that it takes visibility, it takes an event, and then, of course, you're going to deliver your specific product to your action takers once they become clients. So that's kind of the three things that are required once you have decided whether you're going to do group fitness, training, or coaching. Those are going to be the three things that are required in order to make sales. All right. So now I want to show you one more thing here. I'm going to show you. Let's bring it up. All right. So this is now the path to six figures. I have disconnected my little guy. There we go. All right. I guess I can't move it too much. All right. So what you see here is on the left, you see monthly subscription, right? And then in the middle, you see monthly subscription plus add-ons. Now that can go the other way too. It could be transformational coaching plus add-ons, but we're not going to talk too much about that today. Then on the right, you see transformational coaching. And you guys put your questions in here as you've got them. You know, this is super interactive. I'm a casual girl. So here's what I want to talk you through. Monthly subscription. So this is usually going to be the group fitness instructor, right? Is doing, and sometimes personal trainers will do monthly subscription. All right. So each of these squares is a customer. So each customer is going to be worth a certain amount of money. If you are charging $50 per month, each customer is going to be worth $600 a year to you. So let's put 600 here. 600, 600, 600. So in this scenario, we have got 9 monthly subscription customers, and they are worth $600 each. So you are making $5,400 a year. Make sense, y'all? You with me so far? Okay, so now let's talk about premium level add-ons. So premium level add-ons might be things, it's going to be anything that you can do that helps your customer with the thing that you sell, and that is more of a premium level service. So more something that takes more of your one-on-one time. They get more access to you, and it's less rinse and repeat. It's custom. Make sense? So a premium level add-on might be a personal training session. Let's say you are one of those group fitness instructors who also is a personal trainer. So let's say you're going to deliver 3 classes a week to all of your monthly subscription people, but you're also going to offer them the ability to have 1 or 2 training sessions with you a month. Now you've got a premium level add-on that you can offer to some of your customers. So in this second scenario here, so this is also someone who is a group fitness instructor and a trainer. This could also be small group people. We know group fitness and small group can be very different. So this person has 10 clients. So the first person had 9 clients. This person has 10 clients. But I want you to look at something. So 600, 600, 600, right? Each of these small guys, those small squares, is worth 600 a year. Now, these people up here, the big squares, are the ones that are doing the monthly subscription plus a premium level add-on. So that looks like this. The monthly subscription is $50. The premium level add-on, maybe the 2 personal training sessions a month, is $150. So now each of these people up top is worth $200 a month, which is $1,200 a year. So that means that this fitness professional is making 600 times 6 plus 4,800. $8,400 a year with just 10 customers. This also means that they've added a half an hour per premium level add-on to their week. So well, let's not go there. So I was going to talk a little bit about hours. It does mean you've added a few more working hours to your schedule, but it doesn't mean that you've added so many that it's not manageable. That's what I want to say about that. Okay, so now let's talk about transformational coaching. So each of these squares, again, is a customer. Let's say you're doing the lose 10 pounds and get to the gym type transformational coaching. So I am a big believer that if you're going to do any kind of transformational coaching within the fitness industry, that your program cannot be less than 3 months, because I think it takes that long to get someone to where they're feeling and seeing the results and they're ready to re-sign with you for the next session. So if you are offering 1 month or if you're offering 8 weeks, I think a lot of times, now it's going to depend on the transformation, but I believe with most transformations I've heard of, 8 weeks is going to be the messy middle. 8 weeks is going to be when you are, they're kind of frustrated and upset and wanting to quit. And if you can get them to that 12 weeks, now they've seen some results. Maybe they've lost a pant size or they are feeling stronger. So you really want to just look at your time periods. But let's just, for the sake of this exercise here, let's say that you're doing transformational coaching, you're doing lose a pant size in 3 months. And let's say that you have you're charging $600 for that. So we said transformational coaching is higher ticket, and we said that so let's do it this way. So we said transformational coaching is higher ticket, right? And we said that this is going to be a 3-month program. That means each of these boxes is worth $2,400 because you're going to turn that box over 4 times in the year. So $2,400. I don't know why my pen turned white, but I kind of like it. I think I changed it to the eraser. So each of these is worth $2,400. So if you have 6 transformational clients per year, that's $14,000, 400. All right. Now here's why I show you this graph. None of these are $100,000, right? However, imagine this. You've got a transformational program. You are selling it high ticket. $600 is not really high ticket, you guys. I wouldn't consider it high ticket until it's in the thousands. But we're going to go with this for now. So this is with very low numbers of clients. So this graph here that I'm showing you is with very low numbers of clients. So as you are working on your business, of course, you're going to double and triple and quadruple these numbers. So I want you to keep that in mind. The other thing to keep in mind is that these things can be combined. So you can combine transformational coaching with premium level add-ons. You can also do all of these things, right? I've got a ton of accelerators who are doing monthly subscription and are also doing transformational coaching. What transformational coaching takes is it takes your authenticity. It takes your purpose and your passion combined with your personality, combined with your education and your experience and your certifications. And then it takes a little bit of know-how. All right. So the last thing I want to say about the path to 6 figures is this. It completely went out of my head, y'all. What questions do you have? Well, I get myself back together. What questions do you have? Did the graph make sense? Did that really help you pull it together? All right. All right. So let's move on. So we have talked about the different types of solopreneurs in the fitness industry. We've talked about group fitness instructors, and I've suggested that group fitness instructors should have all of their clients on monthly subscription. There are also ways to combine months so that you are asking people for a longer term commitment and you're getting cash injections. All kinds of ways to do that monthly subscription to make sure that you're creating a lot of income. So then we've talked about personal trainers, and we talked about per session and how per session is that is what makes it really hard for personal trainers to get to 100,000, because in order to create more income, they have to add more sessions, and then they have less time to work on their business because they're too busy working in their business. And so if personal training can become a premium level add-on, and then the regular sessions can be small group or be recorded so that you're leveraging the one-to-many model, that's going to be a better path to making a good income. And then we talked about coaching. So we talked about specialized transformational coaching and what it is and how it can help your business really start to make that, get that momentum and make traction so that you're really making some money. The last thing I wanted to say is this. I've got a few graphs that I show in the accelerator a lot, and you've seen them in the boot camp as well. And it says this: if you are an instructor and you are doing monthly subscription at $50 a month, you need 84 clients in order to make $50,000. So you're going to need 84 clients in order to make $50,000. And that means you're going to need 168 clients in order to make $100,000. That's a lot of audience building. So that is something that takes a little bit of know-how and time. It's going to be a longer term commitment. But when you can add premium level add-ons to monthly subscription, that's when you can start making that money faster. Okay, so for example, if you had premium level add-ons with your monthly subscription, you only need 20 monthly subscriptions plus 20 that are doing premium level add-ons with your monthly subscription in order to make $50,000. So if you have 20 people paying you 50, and then you have 20 people paying you, I think in this example, the premium level add-on was 110, then you only need 20 of those in order to make $50,000. It also means if you've got a $2,500 transformational coaching situation, you only need, my math is terrible today. I should know this right off the top of my head. You only need 20. You only need 20 clients paying you $2,500 in order to make $50,000 if you're doing transformational coaching. And $2,500 is not an unreasonable price for a transformational coaching situation. That's a true story. Okay. So that's what I want to say about that. You guys, what questions do you have for me? Any questions? Okay, I want to give you my brag for the week. So a lot of you know Tanya because she helps me with direct messaging when I do the boot camp, and she is all over the place, and she was on the Fit Pro show on Instagram last week, right? Well, she just did one of those marketing events we were talking about. So when I said earlier that it takes visibility and then it takes an event to bring the people that are action takers from being watchers into being customers, she did one of those events. And what she did is called a chakra flow. I did it with her. It was amazing. If you ever get the chance to practice yoga with her, do it. She's in Maui. She's got a gorgeous sunset, gorgeous background behind her. So we did chakra flow. She did chakra flow. I was just a participant. And she came to me the week before this event. She was like, I don't have anybody registered. And we said, have you done this? Have you done that? And she really hadn't been working the registrations. And so she got busy, because that is what Tanya does. Tanya gets busy, y'all. She will use all of the methods to contact all of the people that she knows are right for what she's offering. And this specific event was a paid event. And so she just got busy and she enrolled so many people in that event. I can't remember the exact number of people, but she made $600. So $600 for 1 hour of teaching yoga online, not in person. She didn't have to go anywhere. This was an online event and she made $600. And then on top of that, she can now follow up with all of those people that were at that event and bring some of them in as paid monthly subscription members, which she is also killing it at because she is uber qualified and uber smart, and she charges just the right amount for her monthly subscription in order to make it an offer that people really want. So I just want to brag on her because a $600 marketing event is amazing in and of itself, but she is also killing it with her monthly subscriptions. So Tanya, congratulations. Great job. You know, I'm proud of you and keep going. All right. So that is my brag. And if you would like to learn more about how Tanya has grown that business and what she is doing, then I invite you to come to the 3-day marketing intensive that I am holding next week. So next week we are doing the rinse and repeat 3-day marketing intensive. We are going to be talking about all the things that I touch on in the boot camp around sales and marketing. And we are going to dig deep into those things. So we're not going to be doing branding. We're not going to talk about your colors. We're not going to talk about your website. We're not going to talk about any of the things that take time. We're going to be talking about getting strategic, getting scrappy, and creating clients from the audience that exists right now. So we're going to be talking about sales conversations, about about identifying your hot audience now and identifying your next clients after your hot audience. All of the things that really matter. My goal is that you leave this 3-day marketing intensive having made $500 or more. So 3-day marketing intensive next week, the 20th to the 22nd. And you can register at fitprosconnect.com/marketing. So that's fitprosconnect.com/marketing. Get on in there, get registered. It's a $57 event. I am giving 3 free away today. So here's what I want you to do. Go over to fitprosconnect.com/marketing. That's the sales page for the 3-day marketing intensive. And then you're going to go in, add it to your cart, and on checkout, you're going to use the coupon code RRFREE. So that's RRFREE. And the first 3 people that do that will get 100% discount. They will get registered into the marketing intensive for free. All right, so get over there and make that happen. Otherwise, you guys, it's a $57 event for 3 days of training with me. I'm going to do a live every day. We're going to do a live lesson. And then we're also going to do a homework implementation session on Monday and Tuesday. So you're going to get free coaching, free time with, well, not free coaching, sorry. You're going to get time with me. You're going to get coaching. You're going to get instruction. You're going to get more instruction. You're going to get homework assignments. You're going to get everything that you need to walk away and actually make sales. So if this event does not pay for itself, you did not do your homework. That's the end of the story right there. You should bring on at least 1 new client, and 1 new client should definitely pay for this. All right, so $57 next week, 3-day marketing intensive, fitprosconnect.com/marketing. Shamika is saying she can't wait, and I cannot wait either, girl. It is going to be fire. This is the first time I've taught this in this way. And you know what that means, because you guys have done, you go out and you teach to customers, so you know how it works. The first time you teach something, you always give like way too much. So I'm going to give you everything I've got, and I want to make sure that you guys make sales from this information because I know you can. All right, so fitprosconnect.com/marketing. And the first 3 people that get over there and use that code right now are going to get it for free. All right, y'all. That's what I've got for you. I love you, and I will see you I'll see you Thursday on Instagram, and then I'll see you next Tuesday back here on Facebook.